Welcome back to the channel, Farmer with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me again here on Texas. And right now you can see we are in the start of winter. And I think this is my turn here. Let me just check. Where am I? Yes. Okay. So, from the last episode, I just had my semis back at the grain elevator, and I sold off all that sunflower. And now we're into December. I totally forgot about our semis being out there. So, obviously, I'm just bringing them back to the farm. And thanks for kind of tagging along here on the last episode of Texas. Unless, I'll always say unless, this map would probably get placed on FS25 or something similar. But you never know. But I really liked this farm build on Texas. It was probably one of my favorites, honestly, in the end. I really liked my Alma farms, obviously, but this Texas one was up there for me personally. So, while you're here on this last episode, I'm just gonna take care of a handful of things. I have some field work over there, obviously, but I'm gonna leave those because I just took out that sign. I'm gonna leave those, but I want to get some things kind of squared away for winter. And let's go down the second drive. And then my plan is to just kind of see where the cattle are at. Hopefully I can get some milk and actually sell some product from them. That would be great. But as you can tell here, it's snowing now. And I don't know, I mean, I've never played on this map through the winter. And some maps are just completely different than others. I don't know how the Texas map will be with how much snow is actually going to fall in this. Alright. So I'll just park this in the middle. And let's kind of get over to the other one. Oh geez, all the way around. There it is. So yeah, we filled up both of these semis in that last episode and did pretty well. I thought it was around, like, I'd have to even go back to my older video. I thought it was around 300. So it did pretty well on those sunflowers. I was happy with that. Alright, let's just hire this up on a worker. That way you don't have to watch me drive all the way back to the farm. And let's set them right there. There we go. They should be all set. So I've actually never been to Texas either, but it'd be interesting, like, if anyone on the channel or watches the channel from Texas, like, for your snowfall, do you even get any? Do you get accumulation? I have no idea. Let me know. I guess I just have no idea to even say either way. All right, let's fill up our wagon. I'm pretty sure I can use this. And let's see where we're at with our silage and everything. Well, we have quite a bit. And then, yeah, before that last harvest, I forgot to move it over. So, let's fill this up then. And if you were here for that last episode too, I filled up that cow barn with a ton of cattle. So I know that could be a blessing, or it could be one of my big mistakes here. All right, let's see where they're at. Oops. There, it's going down. Just taking a while, but I had quite a bit in there. I guess more than I thought. I don't know if I get out. Let's keep going. It will on this map. Nice. Awesome. Alright, so I have a bunch of manure in there. I know I have a manure. There it is. Wagon, so let's jump over. No, I'm just doing a lot of odds and ends on this episode, kind of finishing it up. Don't want that wagon or that tractor. My other ones are over here. Alright. Use the 83 here. Oh, that's right. My other one's connected to the trailer back there. Alright, let's get a load of manure in here. Get that pen kind of cleaned out a little bit. And you can see on this tractor, I don't have anything. I have no hours on it. Never used it. There. Whoa, it's not going to take this one. Need something a little bigger. Yeah, it's not going to go up that high. This Bobcat's not going to make it. Alright. Let me fill this up and bring you guys back when I get it filled up. I thought that would be able to take it. Just going to tip the Bobcat too high for this. Alright, I'll bring you back in a second here. Okay, so I actually ended up just selling, or not selling, but leasing out a wheel loader and just loaded that up really quick. So I thought that Bobcat, and you know, even with its smaller bucket, I thought it would be able to handle that, and actually it didn't, obviously, so my mistake on that one. But it happens, it's okay. So I just did that really quick, and that way I can get that pen cleaned out. I know I have that bowl in that pen, and for winter I probably want to move them out of there. But we can fertilize this grass field on the back real quick. I'm not sure, can a worker do this? They can. Is it going though? Oh, the percentage is the same. Alright. Yeah, I guess no. The answer is no. Interesting. I guess they would drive it, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, so it's been snowing on this, and nothing is accumulated at all. And maybe this is a map that doesn't accumulate snow. I don't know. I have snow on, so And then depending on what map you're playing on, sometimes you get like almost a little bit of unrealistic snow too. Like there's no way you have, you know, 3 to 4 feet of snow for months. Like, I don't know. Especially if the map like is not a very, you know, the elevation is not, you know, way up in the north or anything. Alright, so almost done here. I can put this back, but yeah, this is the first time I used this tractor. Guess I really didn't need it on the farm. Could have just used a different one. And the first time I got to using our manure spreader. But that's okay. So I got a little bit on that other pen I see over there. I'll just leave that for now. Alright. The spreader, I'm just going to leave it outside right now. Worry about it later. And I think our semi has returned. Jump through everything. There it is. Alright. Park this back up in the farm too. So I filled up that wagon with all of our silage. I'm going to put that in the fermenting silo now. Or not fermenting silo. Put it in the TMR mixing silo. And then that way I can actually start processing some of my own feed. Should be nice. There we go. Also not a ton, but I mean, filled this up pretty well. I'll take that. Alright, there we go. And let's see where we're at with that. Oh wait, that's the silage. Yeah, there we go. And put it in there. So we have some more in there that's making right now, actually. And then, yeah, should get some TMR then out of this pretty soon, which would be great. Okay. Let me just park this off to the side. And let's see what the cattle do we have. We do have some milk. So that's the pasture one, and then here's the barn. Not as much in that cow barn. More in the pasture. Interesting. So I don't know, I forgot where the triggers are for the... Is it here? Must not be. Is it back? No. So I can just put on the triggers and see where the milk trigger is, because I've never done it yet. I just forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. I was close to 1. I see it there now. I think that's for the barn. And then where's the other one for this pasture? Is it over there on the right? Oops, did I move it? Oh, that's all. It's not that one, it's the one, it's gotta be the one in there. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. It's December here on this map, and look how nice and green this grass is here. Okay. Let's see if it gives me the trigger here. There we go. That should get us all the way up. And let's see, where could I go sell it? Lone Star Goods. Let's do that. Tag that place. There we're at 100%. And there it is. Alright, let's close these gates. So a lot of just odds and ends here on the farm, as you can see. Alright, and let me just bring you back then when we get up to the store there. Alright, so I'm back at the store / like the animal dealer on the map is right there to my right. So we got our milk. Let's see what it gives us. And then, I always said with this, whoa, can't stop that fast. I always said with this map, it would be so neat to actually make a town over here on this corner. And I know there's been a couple friends of the channel here, subscribers, that have said, hey, you should actually make a town. Because I know I would enjoy it. I know I like doing the farm builds, but I think a town would be like really, really cool. I mean, that would just be taking it to the next level and really making something cool. Not just on like that small scale of what a farm could be. But there was a subscriber that kind of told me about maybe and doing a big grain farm operation. So I think that would be really neat as well. So 73,000. That's wonderful. Yeah. So that's our first profits actually from the cattle at all. So that's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take this back, and we're in December here. I'm just gonna go forward and probably meet you guys in the spring. And it is springtime here on the farm. So I kind of skipped ahead a little bit and did a little bit of chores, but then just kind of jumped to spring. So I have a load of TMR here for our cattle. And I'm just gonna go in here. And I just want to give you my final thoughts, overview of the map real quick, and jump into our build mode just so you can see. And like I said, this has been one of my favorite maps to play on, almost. Some of the fields were quite large, took a while, but I really liked playing on it. I love this layout, and I loved how you could go in here through the main road, and then it would loop around to the back pole barns, had a little circle turn here, a pull through pole barn, and then I left that first barn right here, garage, and then I added this large cow barn with that first pen off of it. So really, really happy with this. And as you can see, it is springtime. So we finally, I know, have some calves in here, some baby calves. So I'm really happy with that. Now my chore would be feeding them, getting some water, getting some straw in there, and moving forward with this. But like I said, this is going to be the last episode here on Texas. I hope you enjoyed the series as much as I did playing on it. And I really like this design. If I had to redo it, maybe I would build over here as well. Maybe take out some of this tree line, but utilize more of this back drive. I could put some barns back here as well. As you can see, I just parked, a bunch of equipment back here in the end. But I really like this layout and the design of this map, absolutely. So I'll let you guys go there, and thank you so much for watching this series. If you haven't joined yet with the channel here, Farming with Nick, I would love to have you kind of tag along here and see what kind of things I will be working on with FS25 coming out, and hopefully my builds improve and give you some ideas, and I can bounce some ideas off of you. So if you haven't yet, feel free to join the channel, and I hope you have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.